Hello friends, it's Frankie with meekspace.org. I've had a lot of people recently ask me how they could share files with friends and family and those in the local congregation. A lot of friends are having issues downloading files because they don't have internet at home, or maybe older friends don't have a computer, or they just have a tablet, and it's difficult for them to get the files from jw.org that they need. And so what I thought I would do is make this tutorial that will show you how to use your iPad, use a website called box.com, and an application called Documents 5 in order to do this. And so the first thing you'll want to do is visit box.com from your device, from your computer, your tablet, your phone, whatever has internet access. Go ahead and go to box.com, and once you get to box.com, you'll want to go to the sign up link, and from there choose the personal free sign up now link and go ahead and create an account. Now keep in mind, whatever email address you use, that's going to become your Box account name, and so that name, you'll need to know the Box account name or email address they use to sign up for Box for everybody that you want to share files with. So if you're the person that's going to be sharing the files with them, if you're going to take the initiative and do this, then you'll create a Box account first. You'll go create a share folder. You'll upload the files that you want to share, which means that you'll have to visit jw.org and download the files that you want to share. And then I'm going to show you here how to upload those files to your Box share to share it with them. So everybody that's involved will need to come to box.com and create an account. You'll create an account. Everybody that wants to share files with you will create an account. And once you've done that, make sure when they create an account that they leave it on the 10 gig free account so that it doesn't cost them any money. And once they've created an account and they've given you their email address, you'll go to your Box account. And once you get to your Box account, yours will look similar to this, except for you won't have any files or folders when you first log in. And what you'll do is you'll create a folder that you want to share with everyone. So you'll go to New, you'll go to New Folder, and you'll just give it a name. Whatever you want to call it. In this case, I'm going to call mine a test share because I'm not going to leave it here after the video. You don't have to make changes to anything else, just click OK. You'll notice inside your Box account you'll now have a share folder with whatever name you called it. So you want to put files in there that you want to share. So you'll open that folder up. Now from here you can create folders if you want to keep things organized, or you can just upload files to here. I'm going to make mine organized, so I'm going to go to New and create a folder, and I'm going to upload a KM, and so I'm going to make a KM folder to keep it under. So you'll open up the folder you want to put the files in. You can either click Upload and choose Files or Folders, or you can just click here on the space here and it'll open up your documents. Now remember, I've already visited jw.org. I've already downloaded the files I want to share. In this case, I want to share this KM that I edited and put pop-up scriptures in. So I'm going to share that. So I'm uploading that to my Box share folder. So now I've created a share folder. I've created a folder under that called KM, and I put my file that's a KM under that folder. Now we want to share it with someone. So you don't just want to share the KM folder, you want to share the entire share folder. So any files and folders that you create underneath that, they'll have access to. So make sure you choose the first level folder, not the ones underneath it. That way they'll have access to everything underneath it. So you'll choose that folder. On the right you'll choose Invite People. This is where you need to have the person's Box account name, which is their email address they use to sign up for Box. I'm going to use my wife's. And when you go to permissions, make sure if you leave it as editor, this person will be able to upload files to the folder, and they'll be able to make folders and delete things. If it's somebody that's going to share with you and help you maintain the files, then they'll want to be an editor. But if you don't want them to be able to delete files or put things there, you want them to be a viewer. This way they can just view the files or download them. They can't make changes or alter it. So you may have two types of people that you share with. So once you've added their box account email address, you'll hit send. This will invite them and it will put their name to the right over under collaborators. So now this person is sharing these files for me. So once you've done that, once you've created your box account, you've made a folder, you've uploaded files to it, and you've shared it with someone, you'll have those people go to their iPad. And with their iPad, the next thing they want to do is they want to visit the App Store. Top right corner, have them type in Documents and hit search, and they'll come up with an app called Documents 5. And so you'll choose Documents 5 and install it. You'll have everybody install Documents 5. Once they've done that, you'll have them open Documents 5, and they'll come up with a screen that looks similar to this one. They'll have the different links along the left-hand side, and then they'll have their files and folders on the right-hand side. So the first thing you'll want them to do after they open Documents 5 is go into Network on the left, and under Accounts, they're going to choose Add Account. From there, they're going to want to choose Box, and from Box, this is where they're going to put in their box account information. So they'll put in their email address they used to create their box account, they'll put in their password, they'll click Authorize, which allows Box to access their box account, or which allows Documents 5 to access their box account. So once they've done that, they'll go back, and they should see under Accounts, they should see their box account listed. Now remember earlier I shared the folder I created with Raquel, my wife, and so here is her box account I've already added. Now you'll want to add your box account here as well, because you're going to want to be able to upload files later. So you'll add your box account, and each person you're sharing with will add their own box account. So you probably won't have more than one box account listed here, and each person you're sharing with will only have one here. I have two just because of, for the sake of being able to show you how this works. And so in this case, I'm going to log into Raquel's because I shared a folder with her. I want to see what she can see. So when I click on it, you notice she has a test share folder, which is the one I created and shared with her. If you open that up, there's the KM folder. If you open that up, there's the file that I shared. Now if she clicks on that file, it's going to download it to her box or to her Documents 5 application and put it under a folder called Downloads. Now if you wanted to find that, normally on the left, if you go to Documents, notice these are the default folders that are here. So if you look at the one, there's one called Downloads. If you click that, there's where that file went to. It went into that Downloads folder. Now it's downloaded. So if you didn't have internet right now and you went somewhere, you could still use this file because it's downloaded. Now if you open it up, you can view it right from here if you want to. Notice this is the KM that I added pop-up scriptures to. So if you click on one of those pop-ups, you can see the scriptures for that paragraph that I added. So this is kind of a customized PDF that I did. But now she's downloaded that to her device, and so she could use it from this point on. Now we're going to upload something from our iPad to that folder so that she can access it now. So say I've downloaded something or created something, I want to share it with her from my iPad. So what I'll do is I'll go to wherever that file I want to share is at. So usually it's under Documents in some folder wherever you've put it. I'm going to go into Theocratic, and I want to share this TMS Workbook 2015 with her. So what I'll do is in the top right corner, I'll click Edit. I'll click the file I want to share with her, or that I want to upload and share with her. And on the left hand side towards the bottom is an upload link. So you'll click that link, and because I want to upload it and put it in my share folder so she can access it, I need to connect to my box account. So I'm going to choose my box account. I want to choose the folder I want to put it in, which is this test share, and I'm just going to put it right in there. So I'm going to hit upload. Now the program will tell you when it's finished uploading. Depending on how fast your internet is and how big the file is, it'll take, however long it takes for that to happen. And so what we'll do is just watch this, and we should see a message flash up here pretty soon telling us that that file's been uploaded. And there it is. We got a little pop-up message. So now we can call our friend and say, hey, that file should be there. You should be able to access it. So what they'll do is on their iPad, they'll go to network. They'll go to their Box account. So in this case, say it was Raquel. She's going to go to her Box account. She's going to open up her share folder you've shared with her. And there's that TMS workbook 2015 that I just shared with her. If we were to go to our computer and go to box.com, go to our box.com account, and we were to go into our share folder that we shared with her, see, there's that TMS workbook 2015 that I uploaded from my iPad. So if you can get a picture of what's happening here, is it ties everything together. So if you use your computer and you upload something to the share folder from your computer, you can access it on your iPad, and if you're sharing it to somebody, they can access it on their iPad. If you use your iPad and you upload a file to Box, you can access it from your computer or your iPad, and if somebody's sharing that folder, they can access it from their computer or their iPad instantaneous as soon as it's there. So that's how easy it is to share with people. And notice there on the right where it says collaborators on the computer, you can share it with as many people. I've had thousands of people there, but you know, obviously we want our goal is to keep this small with friends and family and those in our local congregation, so that it doesn't get out of control. But mainly for those friends that have difficulty getting files on their own because of some problem or another. And so that's how you do it. Now, what if they've told you they no longer want to share the files, or you've decided that they're causing issues, or that you just don't want to share with them anymore? What you'll do is log into your computer, you'll go to your share folder, and you'll notice on the right where they're at, so you'll find the person and you'll choose their share type, and then under that you'll hit remove. That takes them away from being able to share those files. Now let's see that in action. So that person goes to their iPad. They go to network, and they go and they log into their Box, and you notice that test share folder is no longer there. They no longer have access to that folder because you've removed them from sharing with you. You notice how all this is instantaneous. I mean, as soon as I do it, they have access to it. As soon as I take it away, they no longer have access to it. And so that's why this is really a nice system to get used to using. It just makes it convenient for the person sharing and the people that are needing the help getting the files. It just makes it all very easy and convenient to do. And so I hope this tutorial has helped you, so that you in turn can help others in your local congregation, friends and family, even those in other congregations that you're friends with. So thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope it helps.